What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with another Ark Extinction video for you guys. And today, we'll be taking more of an in-depth look at the Enforcer, how you go about getting him, and everything like that, as well as his abilities. So guys, straight off the bat, one of the first creatures you most likely will see when spawning in Extinction for the first time are the Enforcers. These guys are pretty much robots that just wander around protecting you. Essentially, that's pretty much what they do. They're the same as the Droidekas, which you can see over there, and they pretty much just wander around. They're passive to humans, but any creatures that get hostile or anything like that, they will attack. Now, the cool things about the Enforcers is that they're not like your regular tames. In order to craft the Enforcer, you actually need to find a city terminal. Now, these city terminals are scattered around the sanctuary in various places. There's a lot of them. If you wander around for a little bit, you'll definitely find one after a bit of searching. Now, you'll see here that we'll actually come up on one just up here. And in order to craft the Enforcer, you do need quite a few materials. However, they're all gatherable in the sanctuary area. Now, to craft your Enforcer, you can see here that we have the blueprint for it. You need 50 crystal, 500 element dust, 60 metal ingots, 20 oil, and 30 polymer. Now, these ingredients are pretty easy to find. The crystal you can mine from the various blue rocks scattered around the sanctuary area, as well as from various light posts, which you can see just over there. There's a light post over there. You can actually harvest those and get crystal and everything like that from them. I think you can also harvest benches. Yeah, you can see here that you're also able to harvest the benches, and they grant you crystal as well as element dust. Element dust is also harvested from these structures, the lampposts and the stools as well. They're all harvestable. They all give you crystal as well as element dust, as well as sometimes electronics. You can see there we just managed to get some electronics. Oil itself you'll actually have to harvest from killed Enforcers. So you can see here that we've already got a little bit of stuff. Now obviously over time you will build up and get enough for an Enforcer. But you can actually get better blueprints by killing Enforcers. The moment you kill a wild Enforcer, whatever level it is, it will actually drop its blueprint. You can see just over there, there is a wild Enforcer wandering around. We're going to head over here to kill this guy, and you'll see that he actually drops his blueprint. Now, when you do kill an Enforcer, you want to try and harvest it with both a pickaxe and hatchet, because you will essentially allow yourself to get oil as well as electronics off it. Now, you can see here that we're showcasing some of the Enforcer's abilities. His primary attack is obviously just a punching thing. There we go. And you can see that the box has been dropped. This is actually a level 80 blueprint for the Enforcer. You can see there, level 80, and it tells you all the materials. Now, obviously, this is going to be a lot higher to craft because of, well, the level on it. You can see there, it's a lot higher, but its stats are obviously relatively better. Now, some of the other abilities that the Enforcer has is it has the ability to teleport, or blink, I guess you could call it. And you can see there that you're able to blink two structures to the middle of the air if you so choose to. And that slowly regenerates over time. You can see there the structure of 4 bars just across here. That actually regenerates over time, allowing you to get more blinks. Now, he also has another ability where he can actually climb up structures like the Rock Drake. All you need to do is walk up to a structure, hold down the jump button, and you can see there that you'll actually get the ability to climb on it. Now, another way to go about utilizing this ability is to actually blink onto a wall. You can see just over here, we're going to blink straight up onto this wall, and you'll see that will stay stuck to it. There you go. You can see there, that's one way to go about doing it. And to release yourself, you just need to hit the jump button once again. Now, these guys are really useful because, like I said, they've got a pretty low cost once you manage to get enough element dust and everything like that. And their stats are relatively good. They have a huge amount of weight, which is really useful. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like they actually reduce the weight of anything in their inventory. So do take note of that as well. But these guys are really easy to tame up. Like I said, all you need to do is kill a higher leveled Enforcer in order to get its blueprint, and you'll be sweet. Now, obviously, like I said, the blueprint will cost more. You can see there, that one costs 274 crystal, almost 3,000 dust, 330 metal ingots, 109 oil, and 164 polymer. However, when you're first starting off on the Extinction map, you definitely want to just go with the base one found inside the city terminal, as that will allow you to get your first Enforcer as quick as possible, and that'll mean that you can actually use this guy to transport goods around, as well as harvest up resources and kill enemy dinos. Now, you can see here in front of us that we have a level 125. I don't know if these guys will count as Ascendant. Oh god. Do be careful fighting these guys in packs. I also forgot to mention that they will try to kill you. Now, you can use the, Enforcer's C button, and this sends out like a little shockwave, sort of stunning whatever creatures you're attacking. You can see here, it doesn't really work all too effectively on other Enforcers, but on wild dinos it actually works really good. Now, there we go, you can see that we've actually just killed all those Enforcers there, and all of them have dropped. So we've got some primitive ones here, which are your basic ones. They're the ones that you can craft in the city terminals. Then we have an Ascendant one, you can see here, which is level 125. Now, each of these blueprints only last for one craft. You can see that it says crafts remaining. That means you can only craft this once. So do be careful and just pick the time of crafting very specifically, because if you're doing it just before a raid or just before you're about to get off, you could potentially lose your Enforcer overnight. But you can see here just how much it could potentially cost for you to make an Ascendant Enforcer. So like I was saying, do take note of that and be careful when you go about building your Enforcers. But that's pretty much it, guys. There's not really much else to say about the Enforcers. I think we've covered everything that you possibly could cover with the Enforcers. Like I said, kill other enemy Enforcers to get their blueprints so that you can actually craft them. And you've got your C button that you can use, as well as the blink ability, which allows you to teleport around the map. And they can also climb up structures. So guys, I think that'll conclude today's video. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.